all one piece of stone. This is what the stone looked like before it was polished and finished. And it's called the gift. And the question is it the being received as a gift or given as a gift? And what is the gift? That's up to the viewer to decide. Stone, forgive the pun, is very grounding. It gives you a sense of permanence and a sense of power and strength that you can, if you can mold that into something that is in it and find that image that is in it, or that feeling, or that sense of movement or energy, it gives me a great sense of satisfaction to do that. This piece is called Flight, and it represents the energy and hope that flight represents for men. When I was a child, I saw a picture of Brancusi's Bird in Space, and this is my attempt to interpret the same kind of energy that he was able to put into that piece. And at 6 or 7 years old, when I saw that piece, I knew that's what I wanted to do, something that had that kind of energy. And this is one of my attempts to move in that direction. I've known I wanted to be a sculptor since I was a very young boy. Started out in soap, then mahogany and clay, wire, stained glass, and now into stone and bronze. I hope to go back into clay and wood soon. I have a number of pieces that I'm interested in moving in that direction too. This is what gives me the most pleasure. This piece was first cut in soapstone, and then I made a complicated mold of it and cast it in bronze so that I would always have an opportunity to feel it and to show it. I've sold the soapstone original, and this is, it just really feels good to be able to put them on display and watch people react to it in whatever ways they do. This piece is called Duet, and it represents two either diving sea animals or just two entities dancing together in the water. I love the flow, the sense of smooth flow and drama and energy that it represents for me. It's the same piece. I did the same thing down here with this is Overture in bronze, which was cast from a soapstone original, and I wanted to see how the form looked in a uniform color or a uniform medium. The stone is blue with lots of different greens and yellows in it. So I was excited to see it in a bronze form. I call it Overture. I've done a series that represent different musical styles. This is Overture, and I have one that I sold last week that is called Rhapsody in bronze, and I'm going on to there for other pieces, but these are the first two in the series. And I love it in bronze and I love it in stone, so which I didn't bring. The stone piece is a little bit sensitive without putting it on a base, which I don't want to do to tipping, so the bronze is sturdier. This is what the stone told me was in it, and I was able to present it with some reasonable sense of the feeling that I wanted to present between a mother and child. I love the colors of the stone, and they are changing the texture around it. Gave emphasis to the bare bosom and the face, the caring of the mother and the child's sucker. This piece was originally called just a nude, or I called her bashful. But when the piece that I called Fallen Angel, the stone piece that translated into the bronze flight, I replaced it without changing the name with this piece. And it was kind of serendipitous because she is a fallen angel. That's kind of shielding her face. She's soapstone. And I left out a lot of details because I wanted more of the energy. If there were details, it would define it too much. But so the face is defined, but very little else. Because I wanted to represent a passive female figure who was hiding her face from whatever it was that she had accomplished.